Hey, good morning, guys. This is John Phillips with John Phillips Plumbing Service. I wanted to do a little video this morning on how I approach my business and things that are going on in my life this year in particular. The last, actually since 2015, has been a rough ride for me. I got diagnosed with leukemia, went through chemotherapy 3 times, and ended up having a bone marrow transplant. What's great for me is I just had my 5-year post-transplant blood work done, and my doctor said that my blood work is pristine, which is music to my ears. And I told her that I want to go back to work full time, and she said to me that I can't do plumbing. And I was like, well, at 57 years old, it's kind of late in the game for me to find something else to do. I've got a lot of money invested in this. I've been a master plumber since, I don't know, I think 1993. But anyways, I just want to talk about this week between Christmas and New Year's. It's always been a week for me. When I had a bigger business with guys working for me, we always knocked off on this week between Christmas and New Year's. It was kind of a no pay, no penalty type thing. I always took care of my guys at Christmas time, gave them good bonuses, and so it wasn't going to hurt them by taking time off. But anyways, yeah, this week between Christmas and New Year's is a good time to assess your business, to make improvements. I'm a firm believer, if you're doing shit the way you did it 25 years ago, you're standing still. You need to constantly be improving, finding better ways to do things, more efficient, and not so that it benefits you. Not, obviously it's going to be better for your customers, but you need to get paid for that. You need to get paid for your efficiency, and that's why I believe in flat rate pricing on things that, you can pretty much figure out how much it's going to take, and you're secure in that price that you give them. You may take a hit on one job, but the vast majority you're picking up a little more than $100 an hour doing a job. Because let me tell you, as a single man working my company, $100 an hour sounds like a lot of money, but man, you got to pack in some hours to make a good living. You want to make $150,000, $200,000 a year, you need to be picking up a little extra along the way. You can't be just getting your $100 an hour, and you got a lot of stuff that comes out of that. Things that pop up, vehicle maintenance. Something could go wrong. You go out on a camera job, and I broke my camera one day. I pinched the wire and the cable in half, and that's $1,000 fee, man, and get it repaired. So I use this week as a time to assess my business, see if I'm making money, and try to improve and make it easier for me. This year I'm probably going to start with like lists on what I need to do specific jobs, so that I'm not toting 500 pounds of tools into the house. It's always been an issue with me. I always carry way too many tools. I'd rather have it with me than run back and forth to the truck, but that makes for a pretty heavy toolbox. And I've always wanted to just sit down and make a list of the tools that I need, and simply refer to that list and pull the shit I need for a specific job, like pulling a toilet, rebuilding a toilet. Lists really help out. I've always used them in my business. I have lists from the start of a brand new house, everything you would need to put a house in the ground, through tube set and through the final trim out. I have 3 lists that I use, and it's every single thing you could possibly need for that house to finish it. And I stock that stuff on my truck. I use those lists for my truck stock. And that's starting from the backflow preventer at the street to the sewer tap out at the street and all the way through the house. Everything. Hose bibs, vacuum breakers, pressure relief valves, just everything you can imagine. Even the faucets. I carry enough faucets to basically put a whole house together. And I'm prepared. I just, for me, when I get to a job and I don't have the shit I need, it frustrates me, man. It's just wasted fucking time, if you ask me. I mean, driving to the supply house, man, you got to get your shit on the truck, man. You got to make that investment, carry that stuff around, make sure you're getting paid for it. Make sure you're getting paid for your efficiency. It's saving the people money. When these guys show up at a house and they have nothing on their truck, and every fucking job they gotta run to Home Depot, Ace Hardware, they're always searching on the internet for some place close by their job to maybe get some material. This is my 25th year in business. Pretty proud of that. When I started my business, the success rate of people going into business wasn't very high. Maybe 5% of businesses that started would still be in business 5 years later. But here I am 25 years later, and still kicking, man. I've had some bumps in the road, not only health-wise, but building houses for a national builder can be frustrating and stressful, and there's been ups and downs, the ebb and flow of owning a business. If you're lucky enough that every single year is better than the last year, you're doing something, you're doing well. My business, unfortunately, when I was doing new construction, is really tied to was really tied to the economy. We were kind of recession-proof down here in Florida, in Sarasota. This is booming. This place is going nuts right now, and I was just set to jump back in on the new construction, and I got sick. I just got a contract for 20 houses, and I finished them all up. Besides the last 3, I needed to put the fixtures in, and I was diagnosed with leukemia. So I had all my trucks painted, interiors done. I was set up. I rented another shop, 3,000 square foot shop, and I was ready to hit the ground running. And shit happens, but you got to adjust. And anyways, I'm really, really psyched about this year. I'm looking forward to 2022. It's a big year for me. It's starting with, unfortunately, in our trade and in our industry, the building industry and the trades, there's a lot of drug addiction and alcoholism, and it kind of fucks up a lot of guys who are really good at what they do, but they can't manage their life. Well, that was me, 30 years ago. I was a hard worker. I got out of the Navy with a good, like to drink, like to party, among other things, and it was a problem for me. So I went and I got sober, and this year, 2022, is 30 years of sobriety for me, and I will tell you that that let me become the person that I wanted to be, to fulfill my potential as a person. I started my business not too long after that, obviously. If I've been in business 25 years and sober for 30. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing, and I've helped a lot of people along the way, guys that have worked for me, and so anyways, back to this year. I have 30 years of sobriety. I have 5 years, 25 years in business, and 5 years post-transplant, which is pretty damn good, man. I'm really happy about where I am. I'm looking forward to the future, re-gearing my business for the fact that I'm older and I can't get out there digging ditches and shit anymore. I just can't do it. It'll kill me. And so I'm a fixture replacer. I go in and I'll do some rodding out. I'll clean drains because there's a lot of money in it. You can make some good money cleaning drains. And everybody down here is busy. They call me and I come right out. So able to work 4 or 5 hours a week. A day, and make a pretty good living. So anyways, when it comes to my truck, I'm always shuffling my shit around on the truck, trying to make it more efficient, make sure I have everything I need. And back to the list, they really help out. If you're not cleaning your truck every day, or going to the supply house, fortunately for me, my supply house, they let us use their dumpsters, so I'm able to drop my cardboard off there, and garbage. I can dump that off in the morning in their dumpsters, and go buy the stuff that I need, and head on out and do my job. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit on my feelings about the end of the year, and how you really need to look back and assess everything you're doing. When we were doing new construction, we'd knock out a 3-bathroom house, 3.5 bathroom house, 2,600 square feet. Me and 3 other guys, we'd do it in like 4 hours, water pipe it, put the drains in, get it ready for inspection the next day. And even though we were kicking ass, we were tearing that shit up, and we knew every move we made was in the right direction. If we went back to the truck, we were taking something we didn't need again. But anyways, at the end of those jobs, I would always ask my guys, I tell them we did a great job here, and I'm proud of what we do, and we're good at it. But is there anything that we could have done today to make it better? Do a better job, be more efficient, and that's just constantly improving, man. That's what you got to do. You have to look at what you're doing and constantly improve on that. When I hear guys, I've been doing this shit for 25, 30, 40 years the same way, and I'm like, hey man, you've been doing it fucking wrong for 25, 30 years. That's all I can say. And there's a lot of guys out there like that. There's a lot of fucking guys that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I'm all about fucking progress, man. Moving forward, making the adjustments, and it's tough, it's easy to stay the same. Anyways, I just wanted to share those thoughts with you guys. I want to wish everybody, if I didn't already wish you a Merry Christmas, it's already passed. It's Monday, 27th of December. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, a prosperous New Year, and don't let the noise of this fucking world clog your head up too much. Stay focused on what you're doing, and you can live a good life, man, for sure. Plumbing is a good trade. We have a lot. I remember talking to a doctor, and the doctor said, in my heart, he said, plumbers have more to do with the health and welfare of society in general than doctors do. He said, you just look at third world countries, people who don't have running water and sewer systems. Disease is rampant in those countries, and we have a lot to do with that, man. You should be proud if you're a plumber. If you get up, you know, all of us, if there's, say there's 10 million of us out in this country or more, whatever the number is, we get up every day and we go out and we work our fucking asses off to repair shit. You can only imagine if there were no plumbers around, how fucking bad this place would be. You know, people talk about if we got rid of Mexicans, you know, the fucking grass would be grown like crazy in kitchens. Nobody would cook food. Well, we're in the same boat, man. The plumbers. If we weren't doing our job, you know, there'd be some fucking messes out there, for sure. So be proud of what you are. Be proud to be a plumber. Stay focused. Constantly improve. And God bless you, man. Happy New Year.